Bass Anglers here, and today we'll be doing the July mystery tackle box unboxing. I've already opened it and seen what's inside. So anyways, let's get right into it. I have to say it was a pretty good box. And if you can't recognize the location, we are at the spot where I did one of my MTB unboxings, and it got the most views. So I'm gonna come back out and I'm gonna, come back to what did good. So anyway, let's start off by getting out the card, and I will count how many baits we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of baits, and then one bait mate live bait attractant. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, the first thing that I have in my box is a Threadfin Shad Bait Ball Square Bill by Live Target. This is probably the best lure I've ever gotten out of a mystery tackle box. It's $15.99, and it's made by Live Target. And just check this thing out, guys. It's amazing. It looks so cool. I'm sure some of you guys have bought these before, but it's the Bait Ball series, and it's got the square bill lip on it. Just tell me how cool that looks. Definitely gonna try this. Definitely gonna try this. I mean, this is a really neat crankbait. And let me take it. I haven't actually taken it out of the package yet, so let me go ahead and do that, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So here's what it looks like. And then you turn it over, and then it's got the bait ball, and then you can see just like the 3 individual patterns of the fish in there. Really nice. And it's even so much is better as it's got rattles and a square bill. I mean, this thing is I've been talking about getting one for a while, but the price, as I said, $15.99. I mean, that's just been too much for me, so I haven't been able to get it. But anyway, that's that. So really neat bait. Go ahead and put that back into the box. Okay. All right. So the next thing is the Swim and Crawl by Big Bite Baits. It's $2.33 for a 4-pack or $3.49 for a 6-pack. That is these right here, and it says a jig trailer with erratic action, hollow head cavity, can accommodate a rattle or be used as a reservoir for scent. So one of these. So you get a little bit closer up, get the color of it. It's like a purplish candy kind of color. Oh, and they all just spilled out. So let me grab these real quick. Don't want to lose any of them. Okay, and that is by Big Bite Baits. So anyway, next is the Paddle Tail Worm by Charlie's Worms, $2.25 for a 4-pack or $4.99 for an 8-pack. And these are just the true and tried worms, paddle tail, and watermelon color, pumpkin seed, whatever you want to call it, by Charlie's Worms. And if you guys ever use Charlie's Worms, you notice that their worms, if held up to like light or something, they're kind of like transparent almost. You can see through them. They're pretty clear. It's almost like a gel. I like that. I think it I don't know if it helps at all, but it definitely looks pretty cool. But anyway, that is the Charlie's Worms Paddle Tail. So anyways, next we have the 8-inch Attacker Needle by Bass Attacker. These are actually pretty cheap. $1.30 for a 4-pack or $3.25 for a 10-pack. It says this 8-inch worm is infused with bass fuel, rig weightless, Texas, Carolina, but most often bass will destroy it on a shaky head. And when I opened these, automatically I knew that's how I was going to probably fish them, is on a shaky head. So here's what they look like. They're a really long, thin thin bait, real long and thin. And this is actually my favorite color you can ever get, is black and blue. It's hard to see there, you can see maybe a little bit there, but black and blue. And I've actually already rigged something here for us to look at. This actually came in the mystery tackle box, and that's what I'm about to go over right now. It's called the Swinging Rugby Jig, and it's a 3/4 ounce. It's heavy. I mean, it's a heavy jig. And all the hype been going around about swinging football head jig. That's what this is. That head moves on there, and then I put it with the 8-inch needle bait, so it sits on the bottom, and that sits up. So that's pretty cool, and that retails for $5.99 for a 2-pack. And this it came in a full pack, the rugby swinging head jigs. So that's pretty cool, and that's by VMC, and these are by Bass Attacker. So that's pretty cool. Next we have, oh, never mind. This is just the extra swinging football head jig, or the swinging rugby jig. Then, as I said before, we have the Baitmate Fish Attractant, and this is in live bass. That's what this one is. And then, as always, you get your sticker, your Get 499 card, and the Double Digest. These are pretty cool. I guess it's talking about bass forage species plus how to match the hatch, fishing presentations for panfish, rigging, rules for bait color selection, and tips from the Fluke Master. If you've ever seen him on YouTube, pretty cool. Did a little comic section there, talking about Deeper Fish Finder, and then 7 common forage species and how to match the hatch. So it gives you 7 different forages that bass will feed on and how to match it. So that's really cool. I'm definitely going to read that. And then you just go through in the top 5 fishing presentations for panfish. I got a hawk flying around the area. He was chasing a bird a minute ago. Dude wipes, you know, just a couple of the stuff, and then here's the article with Fluke Master talking about points, grass, currents, deep humps, deep docks, and then the contests in the back. That's pretty cool. So I'm definitely gonna read most of that when I get back to my house. But anyways, guys, this box, it doesn't tell you how much it retails for. That is one thing I wish Mystery Tackle Box would do. I think I want to say Lucky Tackle Box does it. It tells you how much the box retailed for. So like all the stuff that they put into your box, how much the total price comes out to, instead of you having to do it in your head. It's not a big deal, but it would just be a cool new feature that they've added on to their stuff. So anyways, guys, that has been the July Mystery Tackle Box. It is the heat of the summer right now here in South Florida. So that crankbait, those needle worms, and that flipping baits, that's all going to be great stuff, because these fish are either hugging real close to some cover. Like out here, I don't know if you can see all these mats and stuff. These aren't like permanent mats. They don't stay here. They move around. But some of these on the bank, like right in here, right real close, they do stay pretty much all the time. So I'm sure bass will get up under. This isn't a big area for, you know, big bass. It's just a little canal. But I'm sure they'll get up under this when it's real hot, or something just to get out of the pure sun, just to get into some shade. But they also, then they'll go deeper. I mean, this place isn't deep, maybe 5.5, 6 foot in the dead center. But they'll get right on the ledges of those, and they'll sit deep. So those crankbaits and that rugby head jig will allow you to fish that bottom, will allow you to fish what they're eating, and those flipping baits will also allow you to get into that cover and get to where those fish are. So guys, if you did enjoy, please remember to comment, rate, subscribe to the video. I think I've missed, I don't know if I missed last month's box unboxing, but I know I missed one of them before. But anyways, that was the July Mystery Tackle Box. Hope you guys did enjoy.